Soccer did not begin in stadiums with crowds, trophies, and bright lights. It began on battlefields and military training grounds, where controlling a ball with your feet was a way to build balance, endurance, and survival skills, a brutal contrast to the beautiful game the world knows today. More than 2,000 years ago in ancient China, soldiers of the Han Dynasty played a game called Cuju, where a leather ball was kicked through a small opening in a net. This was not entertainment, but a military exercise designed to build balance, coordination, endurance, and discipline, showing that foot control and teamwork were already being refined as tools of war. At the same time, ancient civilizations in Greece and Rome practiced their own versions of ball games for physical conditioning, blending sport with combat preparation. These games strengthened agility, cardiovascular endurance, and strategic movement, proving that controlling a moving object with the feet was deeply connected to survival and combat readiness. In Mesoamerica, long before European contact, ritual ball games were played on stone courts, sometimes tied to religious ceremony and human sacrifice, revealing how powerful and symbolic ball sports had already become in human culture. During the Middle Ages in England, these organized training games evolved into chaotic village-wide battles known as mob football. Entire towns would push an inflated animal bladder through streets, fields, and rivers toward distant goals, with no rules, no limits, and no fixed team sizes, turning the game into a test of strength, endurance, and collective strategy. As cities industrialized in the 1800s, schools and universities began to standardize rules, transforming chaos into structure. In 1863, the Football Association was formed in England, officially separating soccer from rugby and creating the foundation of the modern game, with defined fields, team sizes, and laws. From there, soccer spread through trade routes, colonization, and global migration, carried by sailors, workers, and soldiers to every continent. The sport's simplicity, one ball, open space, and human movement allowed it to adapt to any culture and any environment. By the 20th century, international competition gave birth to the World Cup, turning a once violent training activity into the largest sporting event in human history, watched by more people than the Olympics or the Super Bowl. What began as preparation for war had evolved into a language of unity. A game that once hardened soldiers now connected nations, cities, and generations, proving that a simple ball, guided only by human feet and imagination, could shape the culture of the entire planet. From war games to World Cups, soccer did not just become a sport, it became a global identity.